Alright. First step on the FTRs. Oops. Pass. This is straight from water jet and then reaming the holes. That's all that's been done so far, is we've reamed the holes after water jet. Now it's just switched to another 3/8 inch cutter to do the finish pass. Probably redundant. I could probably do it all with one cutter, but I like working this way, so I do. I'll do the same with the 1/8 inch cutter when this one's done. The 1/8 inch cutter will just come and clean up the actual contact points of the stop pin. So this is barely taking anything, but it is taking something. It's only doing it on the top set of blades. The bottom set, should have turned off the music loud. The bottom set has already been through this procedure up top. And after it's done there, it flips around, goes down to the bottom, and gets the detent drilled and the chamfer put around it. I'm actually using a tool to break the sharp edges on this knife, so we don't have to do it on a Scotch-Brite wheel. Be more consistent this way. There's the final little cutter, cutting the contact points for the stop pin. There's where it'll be closed, and now it's hitting that. There's in the locked open position. Same here, it'll start with the locked open position, nice and slow. Speeds up for the stuff that doesn't matter. Slows down right here. That's the closed. There we go. Now normally I run coolant for the next operation. Those operations are all run dry with those cutters. But normally for doing this chamfering, I would actually run coolant. And then drilling the detent hole, I would run coolant as well. But for the sake of the video, I'm not gonna. So there's one chamfer. There's another chamfer. So now one blade is done on left and right, theoretically. And you can see why I flip the blades and move them down to that second position. Now when they're flipped, it does this chamfering, and it's done on both sides of both knives. If we were making a lot of these, I would do this a little different. Those two positions would get all the work done. And then they'd get flipped. There's spot drills for the detent. If I was doing a lot, they'd get all the work done on both positions, and then I'd flip them and just do the chamfer on the other side to save the 30 seconds or so on tool changes. But I'm not making too many of these, so losing a few minutes on the tool changes doesn't break my heart. That's it. Now the top blade here will move down to here. They'll flip. It'll come from here, flip over here. There's no detent over here, so the detent gets put in when it's over here. And this one you can see. Well, I don't know if you can see or not, but the detent is done. It's done. The chamfer's all done. And when they're all said and done, they end up like that. So there's chamfer, all the way around, just to there, on both sides. I haven't done this yet. We'll hand grind those in. We'll cut them off here. These are actually going to go to another operation, and I'm going to get rid of a chunk of the material for Horton when he comes in to grind them. At least, 30-40% of the material will be gone already, and it'll save us on belts and time when the day comes. Anyhow, that's it. Enjoy. FTR's coming your way soon.